Hi again, told you I would be back soon. So you may have seen my unboxing a couple of days ago of a box called Lofty Box, and that was one that I had trialled. I'd seen an offer on their Instagram to try out the first box for just the delivery fee, which was £3, and I unboxed that one for you guys a couple of days ago. I now have another one. So what happened was I didn't cancel the subscription in time, so they took some money out and sent me the next box, which is fine. I like a chance to properly get introduced, and it's definitely one that I think I'm going to be dipping in and out of throughout the time that I'm doing these reviews and unboxings. So yeah, definitely excited for another chance to try out some of the products. Gonna see if there's any kind of recurring products with the one that I tried before. I'm not sure if that was actually just like a trial box or anything like that, so I'm interested to see if there's more in this or anything different. So for those of you who maybe haven't had a chance to watch my last unboxing, or who may be unfamiliar with Lofty Box, they are a subscription box that allows you to discover new sustainable brands and treat yourself at the same time. So they basically send you products that would otherwise have been discarded due to, you know, maybe a short use by date, best before date, sorry, or you know, other sort of things like that, where they may be less than perfect. And you get to try innovative new items from emerging ethical brands within the wellness industry. So you may find that a lot of products within this box are either have a short best before or just after the best before. So there is a massive difference between best before and use by. Best before, it's still okay to consume after the best before date, whereas use by, it's usually a case of quality issues after that point. So I'll just quickly show you the box. So it's nice and simple, and it says here, save waste and discover new brands. And on the other side, it's on about it being recycled, sustainable and vegan. So all the good stuff. Also mentions on the bottom of the box here, each year the UK throws away 9.5 million tonnes of food waste, but it isn't just what we don't eat which ends up in the bin. A whole host of health and wellness products end up in landfill too, due to out-of-date branding or discontinued lines. Each month, Lofty Box subscribers rescue otherwise discarded products and try innovative new items from emerging ethical brands. Saving the planet never felt so good. And then there's their socials on there as well, which will be included in the review that I post as always. So I'm going to open it out and open it up. Okay, so I'm just going to move the, there's a couple of little leaflets here for a couple of the brands which I will bring in, but I'll hold it up for you to see. So I can already see one of the items in there was featured in the box that I reviewed a couple of days ago, which is not a problem. So I'll show you that one first. So these are by Purely, and they are a sun-baked plantain snack. So they're sea salt flavour, less than 150 calories, low in sugar, high in fibre and potassium, and made with natural ingredients. So I actually discovered on the last video that plantain is part of the banana family, but it's actually a savoury version. So this is kettle cooked using only sustainably farmed plantain grown in the rich dark soils of Ecuador. So it's vegan friendly, gluten free, dairy free and kosher, no palm oil and natural ingredients. So they did also send these last time, so I have another pack. Not complaining though, because I'm sure I will enjoy them. Love a good chip. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying those out. So that's the first item. Let's have a look here. Oh, and we've got, so these were included last time as well, but it was a different flavour. So it was, hang on again, I'm just going to grab them, cocoa and cranberry last time. You may notice I'm in my kitchen. And this time around, they are berry burst flavour. So it's the beet bites, and again we have 2 packs. So these have 6 bites per pack. They're gluten-free, vegan, high in fibre, no added salt, and give you a boost from nature. So it's 100% natural energy. So the berry burst, it looks like there's cranberries in there, blueberries, raspberries. What else does it say? Any others? Oh, goji berries. Interesting. Never tried a goji berry, so I'm interested in that. And these are delicious snacks full of only natural ingredients that give you a sweet, moreish boost without the guilt. So your goji berries, blueberries, cranberries, dried sour cherries, and freeze-dried raspberry powder. So definitely sounds interesting. I love berries, so I'm sure I will enjoy these. I'm not sure, it looks like that's what they might look like. Because I think there was a similar one. It was, as I say, cocoa and cranberry, the other ones, and they look like they were chocolate on the outside. So 2 packs of those. We also have, Pronut, I believe. So this is a vegan donut bar with 10 grams of protein, and it's cacao crunch. So this is a dark shaped protein snack bar with dark chocolate icing, vegan, no refined sugar, and gluten free. Now I'm just trying to figure out if the crunch is like nuts or, yeah, cashew nuts. Okay, so I said on the last unboxing, I'm not a fan of nuts. However, cashews and almonds I can tolerate. So I'm gonna give this a try, mainly because I absolutely love anything donut related, but definitely looking forward to giving this a go. It's not a brand I've heard of, and that's, I think, one of the really exciting things about this box is the fact that you get to discover new brands that you maybe wouldn't otherwise have discovered. So that's the next one. We also have, I think I'm just gonna check how many of these there are. Okay, so we have a couple of, I say a couple, there's actually 4, but there's 2 each, so technically a couple of different tea bags by a company called Just Tea. So we have one that's the Lucky Irishman, and this is an organic high-grown black tea with caramel cream. So I'm just going to see if it says anything else on here. So every drop counts. Just Tea will take you on an exciting journey of responsible pleasure. Along with our partners, we take responsibility for our producers, Mother Earth and her oceans. Only if environment and water resources are paid the right attention to will future generations have the chance to experience special Just Tea moments. Enjoy our tea to protect our world. So black tea is not something that I tend to drink a lot of. I do like green teas and fruit teas, but when I have regular tea, I do tend to put milk in. However, in the name of science, I will give this a go, especially because it says caramel cream. I'm very intrigued by that. And the other flavour, so there was 2 of those ones, and then the other flavour, again by the same brand, is Blue Sky Chamomile. So again, there's 2 of those. And this one is an organic herbal infusion with chamomile and verbena. So again, I do like my herbal teas, and I'm definitely going to be giving these a go. Particularly now we are getting into that time of year where the weather is starting to cool down. That's when I start to kind of try and reintroduce hot drinks into my day, where I don't tend to do that in spring and summer. So we also have, again, some of this was included last time as well. So we have 2 more of these, Bio and Me, created by the gut health doctor. And I think these are porridges. So no added sugar, prebiotic, good for your gut, grains, seeds, nuts, vegetables, fruits. So yeah, it says our porridges contain the following allergens: oats, almonds and hazelnuts. So again, almonds I can tolerate, hazelnuts not too sure about, but again, in the name of science, I will give these a go. And as it says gut friendly, I am very intrigued because, as I mentioned in the last video, I have IBS, and so for me, anything that is kind of good for my gut, my digestive system, is something that I am very intrigued and very interested in introducing into my diet. So always open-minded. So we also have a couple of protein bars by a brand called Misfits. So we have chocolate speculoos flavour, and this one is again plant powered, so it's vegan, 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. And I think, is this just chocolate or, let's have a look. It doesn't mention any other kind of ingredients in there. Looking at that, it kind of looks like a sort of, might be a caramel in there as well potentially. And we also have chocolate caramel flavour, so maybe that one's a little bit different. But again, vegan. That one's got 16 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. So always like a good protein bar. I'm somebody that does, as I'm sure I've mentioned multiple times before, I do a lot of exercise. I do enjoy doing that sort of thing. And so a protein bar is the ideal snack for post-workout. So we now look like we're getting into the beauty product side of things. So that's another good thing about this box. It's not just the snacks, although they do have a snack version, which I will tell you about shortly. They also include beauty products too. So we have the first one here, which is the Bristol Soap Company, and this is their Sweet Orange Lip Balm. So this is ethical, handmade, natural and vegan. Just having a look here to see if there's any other information on there, but there isn't really. So the Bristol Soap Company, obviously a nice British company, and there's the inside. Definitely can smell the sweet orange. So as I've mentioned before, I don't like orange. I'm not a fan of the flavour, the scent, anything like that. However, I have had a sweet orange, or I think it was a blood orange lip balm before, and I did really like it. I was able to get past the fact that I don't like orange because of the fact that the lip balm itself was really good. So I am going to give this a try. I'll give it a chance. I always try and do that. I always try and be fair, unless there is something I know I'm allergic to or I can't use, I don't like, etc. I will always give things a go. So I will definitely try this out. And it's a new brand as well to be introduced to, which is always a good thing. We also have, oh, this is interesting. So I had a shampoo last time in the box that I unboxed a few days ago. And now we have a conditioner bar. And this is by, I think the company is Owl and Bee, I think. And this is no added scent, it's vegan. So nurture your hair with love and our no fuss conditioner bar, containing only what's needed to revive your beautiful hair. Simply rub the bar on wet hair after shampooing and rinse. So no added colour, no added scent. And yes, it is Owl and Bee. An ethical brand passionate about sustainable cosmetics with respect for our beautiful planet and beautiful you. So I'm going to have a look here just to see if there's anything else. Not able to get into it because it's sealed, and because I'm opening this for the first time on camera, I haven't snipped it, but conditioner bars all look pretty similar, and because there's no scent or anything in it, I'm not expecting to obviously there be a fragrance. So conditioner bars for me are hit and miss. I'll be honest, more miss than hit. Unfortunately, I would love to find one that works on my hair. So you can probably see I have a lot of kind of thick wavy hair. It doesn't look too wavy at the minute. It does need, it's going to get washed later and it will look wavy at that point. It does kind of tend to drop throughout the week. So my hair can be quite fussy with what it likes and doesn't like. It takes me ages because there'll be days where I'm using the same shampoo and conditioner for weeks, and then all of a sudden I'll use them and my hair will just be like, no, don't like it anymore. I'm sure there's some of you ladies, and maybe some of you gents too out there, who go through the same thing and can probably sympathise with that. So I am still kind of looking for my holy grail, shall we say. Maybe this is it. Again, willing to give it a go. So that's the next one. We also have, again, an item wrapped up here in tissue. So I'm assuming this is glass. The last time we had something wrapped up in tissue, it was because there were a couple of glass items in there. I think this time it's just the one item. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I saw a bottle and I was immediately worried because I'm actually teetotal. So I was kind of thinking, oh no, if it's alcohol, but it isn't. It's actually bamboo water, and it's by a company called Juno. So this has a hint of yuzu and it's lightly sparkling. So sugar-free, natural bamboo leaf extract, low calorie. I'm just having a look, vegan friendly. So, okay, here we go. So a delicious blend of bamboo leaf infused sparkling water with a hint of yuzu. So Juno Bamboo Water aromatic flavour reminds of Japanese iced teas with citrus notes to refresh and revitalise. Used as a natural remedy for centuries, bamboo extract is packed with antioxidants and immunity-boosting minerals. It's known to naturally stimulate collagen, purify the body and calm the mind. It's made with sustainable and natural ingredients. If separation occurs, tilt gently. Doesn't look like there is any separation currently. Best served chilled. So I am intrigued by this. I'm not sure what yuzu is, I'll be honest. I'm quite ignorant to that, I do apologise. Any of you who do know what that is, please let me know. I'm going to look it up, of course, just kind of in terms of what sort of flavour it has. It does say sort of citrus notes, so I'm wondering if it's on the citrusy side of things maybe. I do like citrus, aside from orange of course, and I do drink a lot of water, so sometimes, you know, when you're just drinking water, it is a little bit boring, I'll be honest. It doesn't really taste of anything, and while I do really like water, it is nice sometimes to get a little bit of a shake up, shall we say. So this kind of thing potentially could be interesting. Sparkling water I'm not a fan of, but if there is a flavour to it, it's a little bit different. So definitely intrigued by that, going to give that a go. And that is everything in the box. So in terms of the prices and things, so it's £8 per month, which I think is an absolute steal for what you get. Shipping is £3, so all in all it comes to 11, but again, £11 a month is still a steal. You can also pay for just a snack box subscription, so if you don't want all of the beauty products, you can do that, and that's again the same price. You can also just buy a one-off box if you want to try it out, and that's £16. They also have a luxe box, which is a one-off again, and that's £25. There are a few prepay options too, for if you wanted to subscribe for a set amount of time. So you can prepay for 3 months, which is £27. You can prepay for 6 months, which is £54. Or you can prepay for a full year, and that is £108. So again, I still think that's a really reasonable price for everything that you get, for getting to discover new brands, for getting healthy snacks, natural beauty products, which is right up my street, as I'm sure those of you who've been here a while will know. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where this box goes, and what their journey is going to be as they go through. Hopefully they will continue to go up and up, and continue to be successful, and I will be definitely keeping one eye on their socials and on their website to potentially get a few more boxes over the coming weeks and months. So let's recap. So we had the Juno Bamboo Water, which was wrapped up in the tissue, so I'm just going to kind of try and make a bodge job of it as usual. There we go, pop that back in there. There was the Owl and Bee conditioner bar, and we also had, in terms of beauty products, the Sweet Orange Lip Balm by the Bristol Soap Company. And then we had as well the Bio and Me porridges. So there were 2 of those. We had the Misfits protein bar. So there was the chocolate speculoos and the chocolate caramel. There was the tea bags. So 2 different types of tea bag from Just Tea. So there was the Lucky Irishman and there was Blue Sky Chamomile. We also had the Beet Bites in Berry Burst, so 2 flavours of that to go with the 2 that I already have, which are Cocoa Cranberry. There was the Pro Nut Vegan Donut Bar in Cacao Crunch. And finally, the Purely Plantain Chips in Sea Salt flavour, which I have some of those already up there as well from a previous one. There were also a couple of little leaflets, one for the Misfits bars and one for Peppersmith. I'm not sure, were they in here? I'm not actually sure. I don't see anything by Peppersmith in here unless I've missed it. But I will look them up and look what they do. So that's everything. I'll just kind of quickly hold it up again to show you what's in there. Very excited to give things a try. As I said on the last one, I will be doing a written review. What I'm going to do, I think, is do the two reviews separately, just so that I can differentiate between the two boxes. And I'll do all the normal socials and all that sort of thing, so sharing pictures and all of that. So look out for that. I'll also put the website for Loftybox, as well as a link to my Instagram and my blog in the description, as I always do. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you think of this box, what you're most intrigued by. If you want to give it a try, let me know. And for now, that is everything. So no doubt I'll be back soon, but in the meantime, take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.